Hello, Slaters. Hope you all are doing good. Have you seen our last video of section 1 of the lesson Old Brer Rabbit? Very good. And did you all understand it? Excellent. Today we shall continue and complete section 1. Shall we recapitulate from our last class? Yes. This story is taken from an African American folk tale. Here, Uncle Remus is narrating a story to a young boy. The story is about a naughty character called Brer Rabbit. So one day, when Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, Brer Bear, and Brer Coon were clearing the ground to plant a new crop, Brer Rabbit got very tired. He wanted to take rest. Suddenly, he shouted that he had a thorn in his hand and he slowly went out to check for a cool place to rest. He saw a well with two buckets hanging. He jumped into one of the buckets as he thought it's a cool place to take a nap. As soon as he jumped into the bucket, it started going down into the well. Now let's see what happens next. So, my dear Slaters, open page number 7 and get your stationery ready. Let's start reading. Wasn't the rabbit scared, Uncle Remus? Asked the little boy. Honey, there hasn't been a beast more scared since the world began than Brer Rabbit was then. He was so scared that he almost got a fever. Very soon, the bucket hit the water. Brer Rabbit kept mighty still because he didn't know what was going on. He just lay there shivering with shock. Children, Brer Rabbit was very scared in the dark well and was shaking all over with fever. But he kept quiet without moving at all and didn't lose hope in such danger. Slaters, now underline the word beast, B-E-A-S-T, and write its meaning monster or a four-footed animal. I repeat, beast means a monster or a four-footed animal. Now let's frame sentences with the word beast. The beast turned into a handsome prince at the end of the story. Have you read the story Beauty and the Beast? Next word to underline is mighty. M-I-G-H-T-Y. It means very or extremely. V-E-R-Y, very, or E-X-T-R-E-M-E-L-Y, extremely. Mighty means very or extremely. Let us frame a sentence with the word mighty. My sister was mighty afraid of darkness.
The Himalayas are mighty high.
Next word to be underlined is still. S-T-I-L-L. And write its meaning as not moving. N-O-T not. M-O-V-I-N-G, moving. Still means not moving. Let's continue reading. Now Brer Fox always had one eye on Brer Rabbit. He saw him slip away from the new ground. Brer Fox sneaked after him. He knew Brer Rabbit was up to something, so he followed him quietly. Brer Fox saw Brer Rabbit come to the wall and stop. Then he saw him jump into the bucket. Next, he saw him go down and out of sight. Fox is known to be a cunning animal in nature. So, he followed Brer Rabbit closely to check what he was doing. He saw Brer Rabbit come to the well, stop, and jump into the bucket. Finally, he was out of the view of Bray Fox. Children, please underline the phrase had one eye on. HAD had, ONE one, EYEI, on, and write its meaning as shown on the screen. To keep looking at someone or something continuously. TO2, KEEP, keep, LOOKING, looking, at, SOMEONE, someone, or SOMETHING, something, CONTINUOUSLY, continuously. Had one eye on means to keep looking at someone or something continuously. Let's frame sentences with this phrase. I had one eye on my watch while writing the exam. Police had one eye on the roads while patrolling at night. Next word to be underlined is sneaked. SNEAKED. Slaters, you can see the meaning is written in the yellow box, that is, followed secretly. So, sneaked means followed secretly. Now let's frame sentences with the word sneaked. I sneaked after my brother into his room when he was up to something. Ram sneaked after a butterfly in the park. Kids, now underline the phrase was up to something and write its meaning as was quietly planning something. I repeat, was up to something means was quietly planning something. Let's frame sentences with the phrase. Tom was so quiet, we were sure he was up to something. The cat in the kitchen was up to something. What do you think, Slaters? What was he doing in the well? Was Brer Rabbit planning for a secret party? If it wasn't that, then what was it? Let's roll up the curtains of suspense with Bray Fox. Let us also inspect about Brer Rabbit. But how are we going to check? Good, superb. By continuing our last paragraph of section 1. So, here we go. Bray Fox was the most astonished fox that you ever laid eyes on. He sat there in the bushes and thought and thought. But he could not make head nor tail of it at all. Then he said to himself, well, I know what it is. Brer Rabbit kept his money hidden down in that well. If he hasn't done that, he has discovered a gold mine, and if it is in that, I'm going to find out what it is. After much scratching his head, Bray Fox sat in the bushes with wonder, but he couldn't understand anything about Brer Rabbit's behavior. Then he said to himself, perhaps Brer Rabbit had hidden his money or discovered a gold mine. If it isn't that, he said he is going to find out on his own. Children, underline the word astonished. ASTONISHED and write its meaning as great surprise. GREAT, great. SURPRISE, surprise. Astonished means great surprise. Now let's frame sentences with astonished. Ali was astonished when he was awarded the first prize in MasterChef. Sudha astonished her family members by scoring full marks in all subjects. Slaters, Now underline the phrase couldn't make head nor tail of it and write its meaning as couldn't understand what happened. I repeat, couldn't make head nor tail of it means couldn't understand what happened. Let's frame sentences with the phrase. The Australian cricketer couldn't make head nor tail of it when MS Dhoni hit a sixer. Ram couldn't make head nor tail of it while playing chess with his friend. Next word to underline is discovered. DISCOVERED, which means to find or learn something for the first time. I repeat, discovered means to find or learn something for the first time. Let's frame sentences with the word discovered. The villagers discovered a treasure in the field. America was discovered by Columbus. Next, underline the word gold mine and write a place where gold is dug from the ground. I repeat, gold mine means a place where gold is dug from the ground. Let's frame sentences with gold mine. The robbers hid their loot in the gold mine. The library is a gold mine of information. Slaters, here we come to an end of section 1 and our today's class as well. I hope you enjoyed today's class and learnt many things. Children, I would be happy if you note down these words and write them in your English notebook to enhance your skills and knowledge. Try to frame the sentences on the following words on your own. The words are sneaked, was up to something, astonished, discovered, and couldn't make head nor tail of it. This is your task of the day. Till next time, take care. Stay home, stay safe. Bye.